Hello, beautiful people. Yes, this is going to be a packed little live. Thank you very much. Welcome, Megan Small, Cynthia Wilson, and Andrew POV. I'm not saying it in any particular order, but I have a very Latin background, so ladies always come first, and you know that, Andrew, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a problem. This is not a woke channel. Women are women. And yes, by the way, the lady who won, the woman who won Miss Universe is a woman.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that there were other type of humans in that thing, but apparently I would be very pissed if I lose to somebody like that. I don't know why they don't have their own event. I'm serious.
Andrew Peely's like,
but hello, beautiful people. Hello to Megan Small, Cynthia Wilson, and Andrew POV. Mr. POV, how have you been? How are you feeling?
I mean, just getting over COVID. Last week was crazy. I got sick, and then I couldn't. I tried as hard as I could to do shows, but I think I dropped down to like 2 videos a day, and it gets tough because you can't talk. Like, I don't know. I first I got pneumonia, and then when I went to go get checked not pneumonia. I got hypothermia because I worked out in the cold. So then I went to go get checked for that. And then, when you go to the hospital, they have to check you for everything. So then I was diagnosed with COVID, and I had to deal with that whole thing. And they were like, do you want the vaccine? And I was like, I'm okay. I don't want to take the vaccine. And they're like, so you don't want it? And I'm like, oh. What were you saying? What?
But why would they offer you the vaccine if you already have COVID? I mean, the vaccine should be to prevent that, right? Okay.
I mean, the vaccine, that's a touchy one. So all I told them was, look, I'm good. That's all I said. And then they gave me whatever to walk out. It's basically just the flu, but I still can't taste.
Oh, Andrew, you have so many girls, especially after you said how tall you are, because you're 6'4", right?
Yeah.
You have no idea the disgusting comments that
oh, Jesus.
Oh God, you should see what Ivan all height relative do jokes.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, Andrew.
No, beautiful people. So much to talk about. I mean, take over. Who wants to speak first? Let's take advantage. Let's abuse Cynthia because she's a psychologist.
Vancouver Canucks game. Come on. What?
That's like sacrilege to those people.
Do you see like the hot like what?
Okay, first let me ask a question first. In Canada, isn't it a part of Britain, right? No?
Oh. No, it's part of the realm.
It's not somebody said it was like the Commonwealth or something.
The head of state, the monarch is our head of state. We have the state.
So then does that mean that when the 2 morons were over there in Canada, they got everything from the government?
No.
Okay.
They will share.
They're not working and they're not there on official duties. No.
Okay. No.
But so they were getting up till March 31st, 2020.
They were, but the Canadian government sent a bill to the UK and said, because once the Canadian government found out that they had left, they were not working royals, they were not on royal duties, the Canadian government sent a bill and sent it back over to the UK and said, pay up. Like they weren't here on duties, and sent a bill over because it was pretty hefty because she had RCMP officers at her gate protecting them from, I don't know what, but the mosquitoes maybe. But no, we're not. No.
There was one lonesome dude, I think, who was lost. You can see him checking. I mean, he didn't even have a camera, in that island where they were.
Speaking about the whole security thing in Canada, let me just tell you guys, the cost of the RCMP was $93,000 to Canadians. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But that is a part of the $334,000 total. Yes.
So wait, everybody's from Canada, right?
No, Megan's most.
No, not everyone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind.
But I am Canadian and Cynthia's Canadian.
Yep.
So we're, but I mean, I wonder because Meghan Markle was right now doing this thing, Justice for Peace or whatever for girls. And apparently she showed up in a convoy. No, this is not New Calm. By the way, guys, I got a lot of messages. This is not New Calm, pipe down. I got so many emails from so many show guys. Oh, you're criticizing Megan with a new calm, and you got the same. And this is a cheap thing I bought at the ocean, 20 quarts, less than $1. You know, this is not new calm. I don't.
It's a memento.
It's okay. My flip flops are from like the dollar store. They're not from Hermes, so you know.
So, Megan's mold. You said somebody said that she arrived in a convoy of vehicles. Who's paying for that? Take it over.
So this is just like when Megan went to the Vancouver charities back in 2020. Remember when they first originally had Mexited and Megan needed to do something? So she took a seaplane over from Victoria to Vancouver. Instead of helping some charity in her area, she decides to fly over to Vancouver, take a 30-minute flight, and goes and visits 2 charities in the poorest parts of Vancouver. She took multiple blacked out vehicles onto Main Street downtown. And if anyone has ever been to Vancouver, Main Street downtown is like, I call it junkie central.
Yeah.
People are shooting up on the side of the road. Like it is like you see people having ODing on the side of the road. It's disgusting. But she took multiple cars down there with her security and all her jewelry and stuff and went down to these 2 charities. There was a women's center that she visited, which was for battered women, abused women, homeless women, things like that, who have children, who needed help, who needed a safe place to stay. She went and took photos there of her talking to them. She didn't take any donations or anything. She didn't take anything with her to give to them, nothing at all, empty-handed, okay? Then after that visit, she went to, I think it was Justice for Girls. And there she received a $1,700 gold and diamond necklace for free. So she took gifts, and yet she didn't give anything to them. Yeah. Now, she hasn't spoken to Justice for Girls or the company or the charity, which is a nonprofit, since 2020. Now, because the Royals are doing their thing and they're in Vancouver trying to drum up support for Invictus, and I don't know how this correlates to Invictus, but Megan needed to show up to Justice for Girls, where she had them all sign NDAs. They could only say nice things about her. She went empty-handed, didn't take anything, but she made sure that she had all her jewelry on. She made sure that she was showing off that diamond pinky ring. And if you look at the women that are working there, just look at their outfits. They were probably dressed in like Susie Shear outfits, not even Zara. Like the collective cost of the girls in that room, their outfits probably couldn't have cost more than, I'll say, $1,000, just to be nice. But you've got Megan standing there in over $30,000 worth of jewelry. We'll say her pinky ring is $250,000. Now, that's been alleged. That's what her PR has put out, right? Her PR said this is worth this much. So it's all down to her PR constantly putting out the price and cost of all her expensive baubles. She goes to this charity, again, empty-handed, to listen about colonialism and violence and Indigenous issues. Now, my issue here is Megan is now jumping on the Indigenous bandwagon because the Invictus Games is being held on Indigenous lands. They are jumping on the whole Indigenous bandwagons to get some kind of money into their pockets, because I bet you nobody that lives on those communities, in those Indigenous communities where these games are being held, are seeing a dime from these games. It's not going to enrich any of the Musqueam or what is it, Tsleil-Waututh, or there's another tribe there, but there's another Indigenous community, but I forget their name. Like none of them are going to be seeing any of these funds. She doesn't care about Indigenous girls. Did she say anything when there were all those atrocities happening in residential schools? She probably doesn't even know about it.
Well, and we have, like in Canada, we have the murdered and missing Indigenous women. Like we have MMW.
Yes.
IW. And
the Highway of Tears.
Yeah, you know, we have the Highway of Tears. We have all of those things going on, and she doesn't care. And I swear to God, if she comes out and says I'm 46% Indigenous, like I'm going to reach through my screen.
I think
and take
I
her
think
down.
I used it yesterday. I mean, when with the national anthem, Canadian national anthem, so.
And you're right. Like she goes in and she does these things. And I was talking about this. I was going to post a video about this later today, but she goes into these organizations. She's wearing $100,000 worth of couture clothing and jewelry to organizations that are nonprofit, which means their staff are making like $19 an hour, to work with individuals that are high needs, especially like you said, in the Vancouver area, where we know substance use is a huge problem. It's a huge opiate crisis down there. Mm-hmm. She goes in, she takes some pretty shots. She had her Archie Well photographer, and yes, I say Archie Well, photographer to take professional photos of her to put on their GoDaddy website, and NDAs signed all over the place. And then she leaves. And then you're like, what did you do? What are you continuing to do? Are you fundraising? Are you actually raising awareness for this issue that this organization is working on? Oh, you took some pretty pictures and you left. Okay.
She didn't even say anything. She didn't even say anything, though.
She didn't even say anything.
I'm here reading the article because when y'all were talking, I was like, hold on. I wanted to see if she actually made any statements. And there's no statements here.
She spoke about her own
struggle. Show your face, gorgeous. You get so many girls after you.
What? Yeah, it's because I'm reading that's why, because she didn't actually, like, how when a celebrity visits somewhere, they make a statement and they say something. She didn't actually say anything. It's only a statement from the Justice for Girls co-founder. It's only a statement from co-director Meg. Did you didn't even say anything at that damn event. It was just like y'all said, a show up and
not only was it a show up.
Yeah.
Can I get in here real quick? Because I'm pissed off because this is now like the second time she's done this, right? Going around using these charities, and the women's center that she went and visited back in 2020. Ever since her visit, they haven't received anything from her. They haven't heard anything from her. And donations for the women's center and supplies have gone down because
I'm one of them. I will never, if I didn't know about this charity, but now I will never ever donate to any of them.
People got pissed
because
off.
I don't.
People got absolutely pissed off. And the thing that pisses me off even more is that, okay, these photos that she took recently at Justice for Girls, they're all copyrighted to Archwell, right? Yep. And they're all being sold to People magazine and everything as exclusive. So she went down to this charity empty-handed, flaunting her jewels, took photos, which she is now making money off of by selling to these publications, and still Justice for Girls has seen absolutely fuck all.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
No, you're 100% right. Like, she comes into my country and she smirks during my national anthem, which, by the way, the Canucks game was actually supposed to be showcasing, it's the Canucks Autism Network. And so this game that they attended was actually supposed to be showcasing this network that they do and the work that they do for people with autism in the Vancouver area. And these two stole the thunder of that. They took away from it. They advertised the Invictus Games on a night that was not meant for the Invictus Games. And on top of that, she smirks during the national anthem.
No respect. Like, no respect for anything. No respect for veterans.
I don't want to show that practice. I will throw the laptop to the ground. I swear to God. That
was when the dude was looking at her. The bodyguard was staring at her from behind.
But I mean, just because you guys are here, I know it. But just because you guys are here, I'll show you something here because I wonder if Harry knows. I wonder if Harry knows about his darling wife. Is that what he calls her?
Of course he does. He knows. How can he not know? 100%.
Do you think that it's only Del Soto that she was hanging out with? Meghan Markle was a hockey groupie, among other things. Del Soto was just one of many. This is Peter Holland, Meghan Markle. Part of me wants to unfollow you now because I found out you're married.
1 in a million.
She was a total hockey puck. She was a puck bunny. We call them puck bunnies in the hockey world. She was a puck bunny. She was floating around
like the puck that Harry dumped on the floor.
She's a butt bunny. Trying to
I mean, what do you think, Andrew? You're a man. What do you think if you?
I think that's showing you right there. No more 1 in a million talk. That means she's a manipulator. She's probably talking to these dudes, and she tells them what they want to hear, and then she does what they want, and she gets her way, man.
But do you think she's telling me you're 1 in a million? Is that why he's saying that?
Yeah, that's why it's no more 1 in a million talk. That means that she talks to him like that. She's like, "Oh no, you're 1 in a million. Like you're just it for me." Yada yada. It's like, dude, you're full of shit, lady.
Well, it's just like when, remember, in Trevor's wedding vows, he was saying that Megan had told him that his family was the only family she could ever love, and that they love her and things like that. She did the same thing with Harry, right?
I can't even believe somebody
my
would say
family and all this stuff. And just, again, she does that. She acts like she's the damsel in distress. And she probably tells every man that she meets that her father abuses her. Her father does all these horrible things to her. You got to save me. You got to protect me. I need you to take care of me. You know, she does
that literally sounds like her.
Which with Harry would have worked like a pro, because what does Harry have? He has damsel in distress syndrome because of his mother. Like 100% hook, line, and sinker. She reeled Harry in like a weak, limp little fish.
Yeah.
And told him what
I mean, Harry's one of those guys that thinks the strippers like him. That's one of the type of dudes that he is.
Right.
But you know what? One thing is really funny. The reason why Megan, she was still married and she was dating all these dudes, right? And she rushed to divorce Trevor. This is why because the guys, I mean, I have another one from the guy, here. I think he's saying, I'm going to go pick you up at the airport. And the reason why he's doing it very publicly is because, no, that's the different one. The reason why he's doing it very publicly is because, he thinks she's single.
Yeah. She was living with the guy. When her and Harry started dating, she was living with a guy.
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah. Like
Corey's mother, there was an old tweet. There was an old tweet somewhere, but Corey's mother had put up an old tweet saying, or someone that was a student, because Corey's mother was a teacher. And they put up and they said, my teacher, who was Corey's mother, just let the class know that Corey's getting engaged to Meghan Markle. Yeah.
Wow.
What?
I got to find this tweet and I'll send it to you, Paula. Yeah.
Oh my God. Kinsey Schofield just sent me this thing. Wait. Thank you, darling. Amal Clooney joins Michelle Obama. I'll post that up, guys. Do you want me to post that up?
Post it up.
Yeah, put it.
I just got this. Wait, let me get this. Kinsey is amazing. I love her. By the way, all of our channels, go subscribe. But let me see that. I'll post it up here because I have to learn how to do this, because I'm pretty sure that this is Amal Clooney joins Michelle Obama and Melinda Gates in Malawi to pledge to end child marriage within a generation, as she praises their lovely and organic friendship. Why do they say organic?
And why do they pledge to end anything?
Wait, read that again. Read that again.
I'll put it here. I'll put it here. So you beautiful people can see this and we can enjoy this. Thanks to Kinsey, who's awesome and kick-ass. Thank you.
I just heard so many buzzwords.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready, guys? I have to warn you, because the other day I posted a picture of Meghan Markle and somebody threw up.
I did. I said you have to put a warning. Remember?
Trigger warning.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Amal Clooney joins Obama. Okay, you read it, Andrew. You read it.
We're not gonna. So stop with
as
the
she
end.
praises their lovely and organic friendship. I don't know, man. Child marriage.
Continue reading it.
Can we even talk about that?
Can you imagine Meghan would have given her left?
Can we even talk about that?
If she had any ovaries left over to be there.
I don't know if Meg cares about child marriage, but
but just to be in the same sentence,
just to be in the same space.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
something. I mean, that's a lot. Seeing that organic shit. Obviously, it's not.
What does that mean? Organic friendship?
It's just supposed to mean that they know each other. Besides this, it's just PR bullshit talk.
And we're gonna end. We're gonna end.
You know why they go to Malawi?
Yeah.
Because of the fires. They want this event to overshadow the fires.
No, the fires were in Maui.
Maui, sorry.
Malawi is in Africa, I think.
Is it
Malawi is
Maui
in
or Malawi?
Yeah, it's two different
Malawi.
places.
Yeah,
Is it
Malawi's in
Maui
Africa.
or Malawi?
No, Maui is the fires.
No,
Malawi is in Africa.
Let me read the place. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Or is it? I don't have my glasses.
Malawi.
And, you know, to be honest with you,
Maui.
I don't know if Megan would ever be caught dead in Africa again after those pictures I saw when those kids were touching her hair.
I know. The PR shots,
like, I can't even believe that those are real pictures. Those are real pictures. The child is touching her hair, and she's like, ugh.
Yeah. She's like, don't touch
Oh
me.
my God. Can you imagine? I think Megan would have paid anything to be in this picture. What do you guys think?
Definitely.
She would have been definitely wearing an off-the-shoulder outfit.
100% with her pinky
Absolutely
ring.
inappropriate. Yeah.
With her ring, with her diamonds, and like, look at these women. They're dressed like business casual, right? Amal Clooney isn't flaunting her massive diamond ring in their faces, no jewelry in their faces. They're dressed normally. They're dressed respectfully because they know these young girls don't have much. They don't have much in that country.
No.
Where for Megan, she doesn't care. She has no empathy. She has no sympathy for people's what they're going through. She doesn't give a shit.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the way I always revert back to this. Just look at the way she treats her father.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's because that guy did stuff for her. Could you imagine if Megan had a no daddy story and she never had a dad? Oh my God, that would be the worst. That's because she had a father that did everything for her.
He did everything
and
for her.
And she had a normal childhood.
She did.
Jeez.
She had a normal, healthy childhood. She had
more than just a normal childhood.
She had a very nice childhood, a very comfortable childhood. Like, she grew up in LA. Well, like,
she went to the best schools.
Schools.
On vacations. She went to Disneyland. I mean, like, my family were my parents are refugees, right? They struggled. I've never gone to Disneyland. I don't think these days I would take my kid to Disneyland because I always say in the price of Disneyland, I could take him to 50 other different places and it would be way better. But Megan had a better childhood than most of us could dream of. And she returns the love to her father by slamming him in the public, by trashing him and discarding him for doing the same exact things that she is doing.
But she has to, because to fit that narrative, that woe is me narrative, she can't let people actually know that she had a great childhood and a great upbringing. She can't.
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine if she had a life where she didn't have a dad. She'd probably be on OnlyFans.
Well, that's her next step, right?
That's the only thing that's left.
I mean, what do you think? This is okay. This is one of the things that I was looking at these pictures and stuff like that. If she had played her cards right, this is where she would have been the main choice for Michelle Obama, because even Idiot Harry used to be on main call for Andrew. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I used to be on main call for Obama. Remember when he did the mic drop with the Queen?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, but are you trying to say you think that the Meg would be standing with those four women? No, because the Meg only cares about the Meg.
Yeah.
She like if she was, I mean, number one, we do know already that Michelle Obama doesn't like her. Hold on. We do know already that Michelle Obama didn't like her. Remember, they talked about that with the Senate seat, that there was some inference that it was Michelle Obama that got the people to not do anything with Megan. But even then, I mean, it like when you remember the games we used to play in school where it was like, oh, match these four things. Like if you say Amal Clooney and then whoever that is in the middle and then Michelle Obama and then Meghan Markle, those four things don't match. Like she doesn't belong on the stage. That's what it is. She doesn't belong on the stage with those women because something fake like that feminist thing, even though we know, hold on, look, let me read you the headlines. I just did that on the show today. Mega bully. What bully Meghan Markle told stressed out aide, making her burst into tears? A girl. Does that sound like a feminist? Next one, pregnant Meghan Markle hissed at staffer in 2018, left her in tears. Does that sound like a feminist? And then the last one, we can finally tell the truth. Former royal aide who claims she was bullied by Meghan Markle welcomes palace probe. Does that sound like a feminist? I don't think so. So when you see something fake like this that she just did, she wouldn't even be there because that wouldn't be about her.
No. Well, look at Variety Fair. Look at Variety Fair.
Megan would kill to be in the middle there, guys. Megan would like to be in the middle there, guys. That
with the biggest microphone. With the biggest microphone. But look at Variety Fair. Look at how she treated her aide at Variety Fair. Like her staff, her assistant is trying to push her off the stage, essentially. She's like, move on. And she's like, oh no, big fake grin on her face. And you could see her assistant's face was one of like, oh shit, I'm unemployed tomorrow morning. Like, oh shit, I touched her. I tried to move her on. Oh shit. Right? But then there's a part of her that's probably like, please, God, yes. Like, just severance me off. I'm done.
I mean, you know what is so terrible? That she exploit very small when she said I want to work with grassroots organizations because she knows that big organizations will see her a mile away and they will never work with her skanky ass. That's the end of it. I mean, even Amal Clooney and George Clooney, they had this gala in New York when everybody who was anybody was there. And except the Sussexes, of course.
I even heard a story that Meg had an episode at one of Clooney's parties. I had read that.
Really?
That's what I had read. It was in one of those little gossip ones online that she had an episode at Clooney's house in, I don't remember if it was Lake Tahoe or some kind of shit, or something had happened with Matt Damon. Said that Matt Damon made a comment about something with them. I don't know. It was in one of those smaller gossip publications. I forgot which one it was.
I want to show you guys something, and okay, and then I want you to tell me if this is the same fan with Meghan Markle, okay? Because it's been bothering me, and I'm not very good with faces for some reason, like some of that thing. So I want you to tell me if this is the same person. Watch this lady; they're both younger. Do you see them? You see that, right?
Yeah, that's that Sanchez girl.
Yeah, that is it her?
Yeah, that's that Sanchez girl.
Okay, because I'm gonna post the most recent one, which is trigger warning. Is that her?
Yeah, that's the same girl. Yeah.
But years later, right?
Yeah, they knew each other. That's why Megan did that fake emoting shit where she was like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you so long." Bah.
Well, the guy was still talking. Yeah.
She did that while the man was speaking. She did that while the guy was on the microphone. So disrespectful.
And Harry just going, "Oh fuck." I fucked up.
So that is her. Are you guys absolutely sure? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I put my money on that.
She's got a very select, 4 girls that she takes these pictures with, like they're big fans. There's a very select. Oh yeah. So the Kiss Cam at the Canucks game. I'm telling you, this is what you have to do. This is what you do. If you're at a hockey game or any kind of game and you get up there, the fans want to see some action.
Even kiss your beer or something.
Really? Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Are you saying they were on the Kiss Cam?
Well, that's
you didn't see that? I mean, Harry didn't even
just saw they were being introduced.
The contempt he felt for her.
So if you pop up on the big screen like this, it is 100%. You're expected to do something. So people go, say they go with their sister. So there was a dude one time who put a sign up and he's like, I'm with my sister. You know what I mean? There's just something that you do to be goofy and silly, because usually hockey fans were all had one too many wobbly pops at a game. So you do something silly. You'll see something. You'll see 2 bros yeah, bro, and blow each other a kiss or something like that if it's 2 guys, because that happens sometimes, or 2 girls. But nothing, because you got to remember at the LA Lakers game, he went in for the kiss and she
she dissed his ass.
She was like, "Nah, I don't want to kiss,"
Yeah, I remember that. So
Yeah.
hold on, is there any
I'll
video
send
of
you
that
the
or
video.
like there where
I'll send you the video link of
it
Harry and
says kiss cam? I want to
that is
report on that shit.
You
You
didn't
don't
know
even-
that? Let
you
me
d-
find it for you
Yeah,
here.
you don't even need to say kiss cam. Like it's just a thing. Like it's like
Really?
yeah, or you
Okay.
get up and you dance and you pump it, or you'll get guys that'll get
This
up
is
and
a,
chug
they
their
have
beer.
the kiss
Or they,
cam at every game.
oh yeah,
Like they do it
Yeah,
at
at every
baseball.
game. Yeah, that's why I said.
you got to do something goofy when you're on the camera. Like you have to.
Yeah, Harry
it's a
did
thing.
something goofy. He moved away. He actually moved away.
I haven't seen that clip. See, I've only seen the clips where like they're both happy, and then I think I saw one where they were like, he had his arm around her or some shit. But I haven't seen that. I want to see that, the kiss cam
I'll send
shit.
it to you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
I'll send
send
it
it
to
to
you
me.
guys.
He's.
There.
I have to say, he's actually having fun at the hockey game. Like when he's not kind of beside her, when he's kind of doing his thing, he's actually enjoying the hockey game. I don't think he knows anything about hockey, but he likes sports. Like he's just a sport guy. So I think at a sporting event, he's having fun, way more fun than he did at Beyonce and the Katy Perry concert.
He's an idiot.
Sure. But did you see him try to drop the puck? And the players were like,
Yeah, I did.
Drop the puck.
The San
Drop the
Jose
puck.
Sharks player literally had to tell him, "Hey, dumbass, drop the puck."
Like, I guarantee you they went back in the dressing room and they're like,
Dude.
woo. Like,
Yeah. Idiot.
Did you not see that Megan and the bodyguard had to accompany Harry down to the ice? Like he couldn't even go down there by himself, right? And then as they're walking on, I guess some kids wanted to wave to Megan, but Harry thought they wanted to fist bump him. And they're like, no. And she does her like stupid over the top smiley scrunch face. And it's just so ridiculous. I have the photo up on my Twitter page if Paula wants to pull it up. But
yes, I'm actually going to do that. But I just wanted to show you guys something before we move on. I really do think that this guy is fed up with her because I'm going to show you one last picture here and then we'll move here because I think we can see on Twitter, we can see here, guys. Why is Marcus Anderson? Marcus Anderson has never left. Prince Harry's right here.
Yeah.
Look at him. It's like, and she's
Oh
wearing,
yeah, he is right there.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Like right in
Dumbass.
that little.
No, I never seen that.
He's just
Dumbass.
watching the game. Yeah,
What an idiot.
I know.
But
You
Marcus
remember-
Anderson is there, guys. Soho House is in the house.
I wonder why Marcus won't donate some of his hair to Harry. I bet
man.
Megan
He's
just brings
balding.
Marcus around.
Woo.
I bet Megan just brings Marcus around and is like, look, Harry, look at all of his luscious hair. And he's older than you.
That's messed up.
Yeah, and of course,
she rubs his face in it, and then she rubs.
before we
his face
move to what do you call it?
Hey, hold on. I want to ask the Canadian. Well, hold on. Where's this at? I just found it. Apparently, Megan is after a hockey player now.
Which one?
What was her? What's her name? What's the Canadian girl's name? Cynthia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Do you know who? What's this guy's name? Oh my God.
Connor Bedard? Oh,
not Connor Bedard.
Oh.
Megan
No.
is too old for any hockey
Any of them.
player.
And
okay?
have you
Any
seen
of
what
them.
NHL
I just
players,
saw it. Here it is,
She
right
was
here.
dating were young.
And have you seen
Quinn.
what,
His name is Quinn Hughes.
No, that's disgusting.
That's what it says. It says
Not gonna
Quinn
happen.
Hughes.
Quinn
After
Hughes,
Quinn Hughes?
I think Quinn Hughes is just a big Canucks player right now, so she's just tying her name to him
Yeah,
right now.
totally.
No,
Hey,
it literally
Whatever. That's all it
says in
is.
this tweet.
Yeah.
It literally says that she was impressed by his charisma, his skills, and his charisma on the ice last night, according to a source close to the couple, which basically means Meg.
He's
Yeah.
24 years old.
it ain't happening. And have you ever seen what NHL players who they marry
probably not
blonde
even- yeah.
Instagram models. There's a type. There's an NHL type, and they all marry blonde Instagram models.
Yeah,
every
they have-
flipping one of them. Every one of
Yeah.
them. And their wives are subservient to them. Their wives are meant to stand and look pretty and nothing more. That's it. They're to stand there and look pretty.
Paula, I
And bring
sent
it-
it to you
That's it.
so you can pull it up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll
But
send you the clip of the kiss cam because it's really, really funny.
yeah, do it.
Because I mean, I thought you had it, Andrew. Because I was surprised you haven't done anything about
Kiss
that. That's
cam,
why
no.
you didn't do it, right? Because you didn't know about it.
No, not the kiss cam. I never saw. I didn't see anything like that. I saw them too. I've reported on them too in the thing, but not the kiss cam one.
Yeah.
See, that's it right there. Quinn
I've
Hughes.
seen it. Yeah.
This is probably just a humiliation ritual for Harry, so that way he can read it and feel bad about himself, and then she can, you know. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That'll get it demonetized. And then she can bend him over and toss his salad.
You mean peg him? I learned that
Both.
term now. Yeah. Because Jada does that to Will Smith, right? Is that the guy? This little guy here?
That's him right there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll see, if you scroll down further, you'll see that it literally says it. The source claims that Meg liked his charisma and his skills. Poor guy. Now he's going to get marked.
Where is it? Oh, here
Right
we
there.
go. According to a source, according to Meghan Markle, close to the couple, Meghan was very impressed by Canucks captain. Oh, of course he's the captain. Quinn Hughes' skills and charisma on the ice last night, and even asked Harry to introduce her to the 24-year-old defenseman after the game. I mean, how it gives me Jada vibes, you know?
That's real humiliation shit. Like,
you know,
like humiliating for Harry.
Let's reverse the roles here. Can you imagine if Meghan had a hot friend and Harry said, "Oh, I really like her skill. Can you introduce me to her?"
Yeah.
How do you think that would
I mean, maybe if the friend was a guy.
You know, and then he goes, Meghan was impressed, and after the game, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry made a surprise appearance at the Vancouver Canucks game on Monday night, but it seems that the Duchess of Sussex had more than just hockey on her mind. Whoever wrote this.
And this wasn't a surprise visit. There's no way. Like, their PR folks set this up.
It's
like,
always a surprise visit every time.
Yeah, like you don't just show up and go drop a puck. Like, it doesn't work that way in the hockey world. Like, this was pre-planned. This was pre-planned.
It's always a surprise visit.
These two don't know how to surprise. Like, maybe Harry didn't want to kiss her because he didn't want to get bronzer on his skin.
But listen to this. Listen to this. This is very interesting, guys. Cynthia, examine this. The source, who's Meghan, added that Harry did not seem to mind Meghan's interest in Hughes and that he was happy to see her enjoy the game and be happy for once.
Cuck. That sounds like some cuck shit.
He's probably offering him a castle somewhere if he'll take her. He's probably like, please, take my wife. Would you like a castle?
Please take my wife off my hands. I hate her more than
I am just this is written by Meghan. This thing for once is because she is trying to convey the victimhood narrative that she's always sad and suffering.
Yeah,
right, Cynthia?
You know, the narrative is the divorce, the inevitable divorce. And the narrative is going to be he was abusive and he was mean and he did this and he did that. So every little thing you see like this is just pushing to the narrative. And I was faking being happy and I was faking being, celebrating and doing this and doing that. Like, it's all narrative. It's all narrative for her to be able to push.
Hey, the comment says, what does that mean, Paula, that roasting chicken? What did that roasting chicken shit
when you're
mean?
vegan? Their engagement story.
Where is that?
Their engagement story.
That the roasting chicken is like a word in the sex game or some kind of shit.
I don't know about that. The truth. No, I don't. I mean, I have learned quite a few terms.
Somebody had I forgot who said that.
I mean, I learned what tossing salad is, what peg is. What is this now? Roasted chicken. Nobody has told me what roasted chicken is.
I don't know what that is.
I thought you did. I mean, you guys are I'm going to show you something because I think
I'm pretty vanilla ice cream over here. So
that's what I was exactly going to say. I was like, nah, I don't
look at that picture, guys. Oh. Andrew, what do you think? I mean, can you imagine? Would you look at your wife if your wife looks like this? I mean,
she's hot. Yeah. I'd look at her like that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Hello. Like,
oh yeah, she's gorgeous.
Like, this is what Meghan is trying to compete against. Come on.
There's no competition, and I'm gonna show you guys.
Not at all.
Do you remember what Meghan said when she joined the royal family?
No.
She said that she
all the
wanted
legs.
instructions. To break
Oh
the
dear. I just Urban Dictionary'd roasted chicken. Oh,
What
is
is
that?
it? Tell me now.
Write it down as a comment, and I'll post it.
let's see if I can.
I think you could just say it. We've already
I'll just
said
say it.
We were already talking about child brides.
When your lady partner goes down for oral sex and grabs your ankles and folds you up like a roast chicken and starts licking your asshole.
Oh,
let's
come
do salad.
on.
That's causing salad.
That sounds about right, dude. That sounds about right. That does.
Oh
She's
my
got a thing for
God.
tossing salads, dude. Oh my God.
And then there's roasting chicken. Oh, roasting chicken. So roasting chicken is a sexual position where a woman wears a strap-on penis. She penetrates a man from behind while masturbating him.
That's
there you go. There you go. There you go. This
I
video is definitely not getting monetized, Paula. There you go.
I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
So essentially, so let's recap. Let's recap. So essentially, we know that Harry likes it in the butt, and everything that we've been talking about is basically Meghan tossing his salad. That's the whole thing. That's the recap. Dun dun. Let's go to the next one.
They were roasting chicken at their engagement. I mean, you know how Meghan said she wanted to break the internet. Catherine just had to get out of the car.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of wind, and her legs showed.
Yeah.
And literally, people were talking yesterday that she really literally broke the internet.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and people were saying, "Oh, she's not showing her legs." I mean, look at this woman, and she's very slim. And you know what's really disgusting? That all the Sussex squad were making fun of Catherine for being thin, right?
Yeah.
They're looking at Meghan, who's an Ozempic cadaver, and nobody is saying anything about that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, basically. Well, they wouldn't say it even if it. Even
oh my
so.
God, MNH names come up under roasting.
Christine, you're kidding.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That is so funny. I mean, we're gonna have to, guys, and we're gonna go to Twitter because I want to show. I want to see
going to hell.
that video. But can you imagine this? I mean, do you think that Harry ever stood a chance to be like this with Meghan?
And this tiara that she's wearing was taken out of the vault. Like, this is like, there's like a whole thing around the tiara that she's wearing because this has not been out of the vault. This broke the internet, the tiara that she's wearing. Talking about, where is it? Let me find it. Talking about how this is a very special tiara that she got to wear.
This is Strathmore, the Rose Strathmore tiara from Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother.
Yeah.
But she's unbelievable. I mean, what do you think? What do you guys think? I mean, do you think that they ever had a chance? Like,
actually, you want me to tell you the truth? Yes, that's the problem. The problem is that without all of this bullshit that we're living right now, these two people had the shot. Like, Meghan Markle had the shot to be. I mean, I know that there's a person of color in the royal family already. Like, there are some out there, but she had a shot to be one of the most famous faces in the royal family
100%.
because of who she was. And it simply came down to the fact that when the rubber met the road, she just wasn't good enough. Nope. She just wasn't good at the job of being a royal member.
Andrew, you're so right. If she would have done her time, done the crappy little ribbon cuttings, showed her muster, showed her stuff, and just bit her tongue, did as she was told, just said, okay, I'm going to suck this up for a couple years, but I'm going to hold my head up high and I'm going to do it. She would have been huge in the royal family. Huge.
That's what I said, huge. And remember what she kept repeating one of her ex-husband's mantra, which is don't give it 5 minutes if you're not going to give it 5. Don't give it 5 minutes if you're not going to give it 5 years.
5 years. Yeah. She gave it
2.5. Trevor. That was Trevor who said that.
Yeah.
And then, and I've said this in a few videos. I said, if I had been her, this is why I say to people that Meghan is stupid. And Andrew, can you please join me saying she's stupid? Because people love it when you say she's stupid.
Yeah, she's stupid.
There we go.
She
But
is.
you know,
She's
like
really, really dumb.
she if I said in many videos, if I were smart, if I had been Megan, I would have been kissing Catherine's ass. I would have been, where do you want me to stand? Do you want
Yep.
me with a yoga pose? Do you want me on my
Yep.
head? Do you want me on my toes? Where the fuck do you want me to stand? I will do it. Do you want me to go to the northern part of Cheshire and, you know, open an elderly center what nobody knows how to do?
Yeah.
I would have been, I would have done that, not without protesting, because I'd be thinking long term. You know, narcissists usually act on impulse because on short term gratification instead of long term consequences. They think of only short term gratification, and they don't think of consequences, and then they keep acting up and acting, trying to fix whatever they screwed up with their previous action, right?
Yep.
So thank you very much, Liz Gaspar. Yeah. Are you still here, Molly?
Yeah, of course I am. I'm just multitasking at the same time.
I would have done that. Where do you want me to go? You want me to go to Angola? I will go to Angola.
But you also have to remember the reason for that was because she thought she was it. Megan thought that she was the one that was going to be Catherine. She thought that Catherine was beneath her. And from what I understand with all the shit that I've read, she was like that whole princess attitude shit before she even got into the royal family. So
look at her on Suits. Look at her with Suits. Like she was on the call list. Six on the call list. And she pranced around Toronto and did all of those little interviews. Come with me, a day with Megan. Oh, I love to get my fish over here and I get my flowers over here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, bitch, you're 6th on the call list. Like, you're there for tits and ass. That's what she was on the show for.
She was
barely.
flying to London, but Megan,
barely.
She was flying to London. Remember that? She was flying to London in 2013, meeting with Katie Hine, the only one who met with her. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the one that you were talking about, where he wasn't allowed to walk down the center aisle without Megan tagging along, making her stupid face.
Look at her face. And I've circled it. Yeah. I mean, nobody else but her and that stupid smile.
Yeah.
But why did she do that? What's wrong with this woman? This is the one who set up Harry and Meghan. We've gotten 3 different stories from Camp Sussex. Yes, because now they're saying that Marcus is the one who made the room available for Harry and Meghan at Soho House in London. Have you guys heard that story?
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Soho House.
Mr. Soho House. Yeah.
He's the one who set up the date, and he's the one who procured the suite where Harry and Meghan did the deed on July 1st on Princess Diana's birthday.
Gross.
The thing is, listen, I know these words are about to come out of my mouth. So somebody had the person that they took money from to have sex, allegedly. The client, you have your client with you, and then you also take your pimp with you. That exists. That's a real thing.
They're afraid they're gonna get hurt. I know that. I've seen it. I see a lot of shows on CSI, and they always had the pimp around, and the pimp had to guard the room in case something, in case the client was violent and stuff like that.
Or he sometimes sits in the corner of the room and watches.
You know what? I really think that we're seeing. You know what? I really think that we're seeing more of Marcus, because Meghan and Harry can't stand to each other at all. So they need somebody there to pretend that she's talking, because otherwise it's going to really show that Harry can't stand Meghan.
They're not alone together very often anymore. Like when you do see them out on their date nights, it's not just the two of them. They have an entourage. They have friends. They have somebody with them now. I agree.
It's like a production.
Yeah. It's never just the two of them. And let's be honest, like, I mean, in LA, there's lots of date nights that happen between high profile couples. We never hear about it because nobody cares. So it's
That's why it's so obvious.
Look at Meghan and Catherine. Look at Meghan and Catherine. Let's compare. Meghan's small. I swear to God. Oh dear. I mean, this is it really triggers me, this picture, because look at this. It's like, how can she be any more stupid? Can she be more of a moron? And this is a woman who
Yes.
supposedly claims, yeah, that she supposedly claims to have a major in international relations. She lived in Canada 7 years. Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Do you think she knew the words to the Canadian national anthem, or do you think it was too traumatic for her to Google them?
She couldn't Google them, and nobody gave it to her.
And nobody gave it to her.
Honestly, she's lived in Canada for 7 years, and she didn't even say a word of the national anthem. Nothing.
Nope. Nothing.
This is her in the middle. This is her in the middle. I wonder if she went there because, look at this. She's like a seal.
Yeah.
But nobody's looking at her. Look
But
at the
that's
people
for
in
her
the background.
jewelry, right? I said that. That's for her jewelry. That's why she does the praying thing, so you can see her jewelry.
You can see her jewelry.
You can see Princess Diana's watch.
That's not Diana's watch. Sorry,
Yes, it is.
Paula. No,
It is.
I don't believe it. No, I don't believe
They
it.
said that it is. You know what? I spent a long time Googling. I even saved some of Princess Diana's videos when she traveled a lot. I'm not kidding you. I was with that today. I spent the whole morning looking for that watch. I spent the whole morning looking for the watch, and all the time. And because she has a round watch when she went to Angola, it's made out of gold. I know she had like 4 or 5 watches, right? But then they showed a picture of the Cartier watch, and they said, and that is the one that Harry gave to Meghan, because
I'm gonna, you know what, Paula? I'm gonna push back on you on that one.
You go for it. No, I would love you for, you know what? I would love for you, because I was actually happy when they said in the Daily Mail, well, she has this gold Cartier tank watch. I said, so that's not Princess Diana, because they always say that it's Princess Diana's.
They say it to give the people the idea that it's Princess Diana's watch, but I don't believe it's Diana's watch. And the reason, I made a video on YouTube about this before, but I think I've taken it down and moved it to my new channel that I'll be making, but I'll talk about that later. But the thing is with Meghan is that she buys replicas. She's been doing this since her wedding day to Harry. And I can't believe nobody caught on to this. Like, remember when she was in the vehicle getting ready to go off to their party at Frogmore House, and it was Meghan Markle. Oh, look, she's got Diana's aquamarine divorce ring on her hand, and that's her something blue. It was not Diana's aquamarine divorce ring. The one that Meghan is wearing is a completely different cut. It's a cushion cut. It's a thicker ring. And it was, I remember back in the day when Meghan and Harry got together. Now, this story has been completely wiped off the internet, but it was said that ring that Meghan was wearing was a replica that could be purchased off QVC. Now, if you compare QVC, it's like the shopping network.
Yeah, shopping network.
Yeah. It was, if you look at Diana's aquamarine ring, hers is a more elongated emerald style cut aquamarine. That's what it is. It's a completely different style cut. It's a deeper shade of aquamarine. Like, I completely studied all this. And then on top of that, remember their wedding trip to Fiji? It was claimed, oh, Meghan is wearing Diana's butterfly earrings. And then later it came out, they're not Diana's butterfly earrings. She was wearing replicas of the earrings. I mean, this isn't the first. This is what Meghan does.
This is because I read in the Daily Mail today, because I spent yesterday on YouTube, looking at this ITN thing, and I kept looking. I even took screenshots, Princess Diana's watch, because the one that she wears in Angola and pretty much everywhere is a round one.
Was that the one with the black strap?
No, it's pure gold.
The gold one.
It was a gold one?
No,
because this Cartier watch that Diana had was square face, like the one Meghan wears now, right? Yeah. And think about it. If Harry gifted this Diana watch to Meghan, why is it that we never saw it on her wrist when she was in the UK, and it only popped up when she was doing Zoom calls when they moved to Canada? It suddenly showed up on a Zoom call and people were saying, oh, look, it's Diana's gold watch. It's just, I believe it's a newer model watch that Meghan has bought for herself and is giving people the illusion of, oh, I have Diana's watch. Why? Because Catherine has Diana's ring and she needs to have some sort of connection also.
Yeah.
Let me show you here because Princess Diana is here. You'll see her. See that one?
Yeah, but that's a different watch.
Yeah, that's why I was
That's
all
real
morning.
thick.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I was all morning because after that watch, I read in Daily Mail. Look at her. Her watch is completely different, Look at her. Meghan Markle would vomit if she had to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Send
She'd
that
never
to-
do this.
She would send that. How do you call it? That what she did in the mental health in New York. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That she had flowers put in there. I mean, this is Princess Diana just asking people move over, talking to people, like.
Yeah.
And look at this. This is Princess over. And she's like,
Well, and she's just dressed normal. Like she's wearing cargo shorts and
but look
stuff,
at her,
or pants, and it's just a normal shirt. Like Meghan.
She said that she had lived.
What will you ask the boys? What brings them here? What do they expect to get from here?
Yeah, quando você vem para aqui, o que é que vocês esperam que recebam daqui?
E a gente espera receber aqui. Isso vai depender da nossa capacidade.
Beautiful.
Nós viemos aqui só para corresponder à visita.
Yeah, we have just come to correspond to your visit. Yeah,
Viemos dar os parabéns.
I've come to welcome you.
Welcome me. So he does.
I mean, guys, this is the woman that Meghan thinks she is.
Yeah.
This is how disgusting this woman is. She thinks she's.
Does she really think she's like that? That's a lot. Even for me, I wouldn't be able to think that she's that delusional. Come on, nobody
Really?
Hold on, wait.
Really?
I mean, like,
Okay, I'm gonna
nobody
push back.
disliked Diana. Was there an entire community disliking Diana?
No.
See,
No.
I think you have to be really delusional, like right here.
But I
to
think
think
she's
that-
really delusional. Like I think she's really delusional. I do.
Does she think
I
that we don't exist? Does she
I
think that people?
lives in a plane that is so different. Like she
Let me
lives
tell
on.
you, this is in this video. This isn't the video where she's been asked about the landmine and being political. This is the video where she says,
Yeah.
I don't see myself as a political figure, but a humanitarian one. I am and will always be. That's what Meghan said in that interview when she's wearing that black thing when they're talking about the mothers and stuff like that. She goes, I don't see myself as a political figure. I see myself as a humanitarian. She literally, word by word, repeated what Princess Diana said.
Yeah. Except she'd be sitting there with $150,000 worth of couture clothing and jewelry, and her hair perfectly done, with her professional.
Well, that's what she did in Africa, wasn't it?
Going like this, going, please don't touch me. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Ring. Please don't touch me.
Don't touch it. Dun, 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 dun.
Don't touch me. Yeah,
No,
that's
for
exactly
real.
what she did. She totally did that in Africa. Remember when she was doing her humanitarian work, so she could have some nice like pictures to show Harry of her humanitarian work in Africa, and like those kids were like
Let
trying to
me
pictures,
just
like,
show you this for a bit.
Yeah, they were touching her. They were touching her
I
hair.
can't show very much, but let me show you this a little bit because Meghan would never show this. Look at this. Actually, touch a black person.
oh, the baby.
I don't think Meghan knows how to carry it. This is how carry her. And this is funny. This is funny one. This is a little chubby kid.
A little chubby kid.
He said, "What do they feed this one?"
Well, they're obviously not starving.
She's even. Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You see, yeah, this is the woman that Meghan thinks she is. Can you imagine she wore her perfume when she screwed Harry the first time on July 1st, Princess Diana?
Oh, come on, man.
I can't use, so I had to
Come
completely
on.
change my skincare products. I had to completely change out my skincare products. Me and Elizabeth Arden no longer have a relationship.
You
I
parted
had to
ways.
break up with her. I couldn't do it after listening to Harry's book. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, the Dodger thing, right?
I couldn't do it. I literally went in the cabinet. I think it was like the next day to put my skin cream on, and I took one smell, and I literally did the thing, and I was like, "Oh, we're done." I'm out. And to clear, yeah, no, it was bad. Look at this.
Look at this. This is, but yeah, look at Megan for $16,000, and you know she's wearing. Can you confirm, Megan Small? Is she wearing Trevor's Cartier bracelet that he gave her that cost about $7,000?
I didn't see her wearing it like
Yeah,
in this
she is
photo.
wearing
Yeah,
it.
she was. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was. I'm pretty sure she was.
I want, you know what I want to know? Because can you scroll up a bit more? That very expensive Cartier nail Justin Clue necklace that she's wearing, that Megan is wearing. Now that necklace showed up during the Invictus Games at The Hague. I want to know if that necklace came out of Invictus money.
Oh yeah, we need to know.
Because what I thought is maybe, she's borrowing it for the event, you know, and then maybe she's giving it back. But no, she's obviously wearing it, so she owns it, I think. Yeah. So where did the money for the necklace come from?
Well, it's so interesting that 2 individuals are gone from the Invictus.
That's what I was going to say. Did you hear about that, Andrew?
Yeah. I think more than likely the 2 CEOs told Harry, look, we're done with your wife's shit for 2025. Yep. We don't want her. We don't want anything to do with her. We don't want her spending the money. And he told them, okay, well, get the hell out.
Get the hell out.
That's what I think.
But Invictus Game rather fire 2 very senior people. I did a video on that. Rather than, this is her with the camera. Rather than say, you know what, you can't spend money like that. We can't, we can't pay for it anymore. Why is Megan even coming?
Yeah. They told him off.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I suspect, honestly, they probably took their little severance package and ran for the hills, because if I'm a CEO of a charitable event and somebody, the patron's wife is bilking it for fashion dollars, do I want to be in there if, God forbid, somebody takes a look at the books? Oh, hell no. No.
Because the worst part is that they always blame others. Harry and Meghan always come without any. I mean, what is your take, Andrew? Andrew, what is your take with Harry and Meghan when you see Harry looking like that? And I mean, with that tweet about she wanted to see the guy, the Quinn guy, and putting those things. I mean, how would you feel as a man? I'm serious.
No, you're not gonna trick me to that one. I think this guy's a friggin' cuck. I'm not gonna say what I would do, because if look, the man was told by his wife, well, I like that hockey player. I think he's really great. I want to meet him. Oh my God. Either Harry has like a thing for humiliation, which I think he does, but I'm sorry, that's like some disrespectful shit. You should have, I mean, if it was me, I'd been like, okay, well, you want to meet the guy? Well, go and friggin' meet him. I don't care. But Harry, it's from what it said, it sounded like he was like, oh yeah, you can meet him. Can I watch? That sounds exactly like what he said. I mean, that's his deal. If he's like that, if he's a cuck, that's your deal, man. That's great. You're a rich cuck, a cuck with a lot of money.
Or do you think Meghan is doing that out of desperation? Because also this thing came to my head.
She probably likes it.
No, but Cynthia, when she feels that she's lost, that he no longer has, he's no longer that in love, she will start trying to make him jealous and see if he reacts to that. Because in that thing that you told me to read, Andrew, in spite of the fact that I'm dyslexic and I kept asking you to read the bloody thing. I'm just joking. He says that, it's not like he doesn't care. Harry didn't mind.
Yeah, Harry liked it. It's
no, but what she's trying to say is like he's not jealous of her.
No, she's trying to say he liked it. That's what it is. It's like a thing. It's a sexual thing where some of these dudes, they like seeing their woman with another man. It's a thing. That's real. And that's hey man, Harry, whatever your sexual preferences are. Yeah. If you want to dress up like a baby
and Will here.
That's a whole other conversation.
Are we talking Will and Jada kind of deal here?
Well, I just read. I mean, if you go on my TikTok, there's a tweet saying that Will was bent over taking it as a Hollywood party from Dwayne Harris. So, remember what Cynthia said when she read the roast chicken definition? That roast chicken definition literally sounds like something these two people would do. It's disgusting.
I mean, but yeah, because well, we have the inflatable doll. People have been doing these memes about it. You know, it's not even, it's so funny. But I mean, I think that the doll has more feeling to it. You know, like,
Yeah,
you can see that the doll
I think some of it is humiliation, but I also think, again, some of it is humiliation, absolutely. But some of it is also planning, future planning. Because here's the thing, Meghan is not going to be able to afford $16,000 necklaces and $40,000 date nights to Vegas to watch Katy Perry if some money doesn't start to happen a little bit more than what they're doing. And she's always looking forward to, like, where can I go next? Where can I go next? And Harry has not been the cash cow, I don't think, that she thought he was going to be. She thought she was going to marry in and have all this wonderful money and jewels and clothes and live in a castle and be a princess and do all this stuff. And no. And then he left the royal family. Look at this, ridiculous. She wouldn't know what to do at a hockey game if her life depended on it.
But what is she doing?
I have no idea what the hell.
That's how she looks.
Oh, look, I gotta fix my lipstick.
Oh,
Oh,
She's
make sure
watching
you see
her
the pinky.
reaction on the screen. That's what
Make
she's
sure you
doing.
get, yeah, that's totally
What a
what she's doing.
stupid
What the hell, man?
She has shown that she doesn't know what's going on or what happens during a hockey game. She doesn't care. So she watches other people's reaction to see how they're reacting, and then she does it herself.
Yeah.
What is she cleaning off her lips? Something
She's
should
fixing
be-
her
The
lip gloss.
filler. Somebody said something about filler that she couldn't even make natural mouth shapes.
Yeah.
Don't you just love how she has to show that her nail polish is on nicely and not all chipped and red like it was the other night when she was caught
And
with no
maybe seal
filter? You catch that?
I mean,
She
Yeah.
got to show off her nails are done.
Oh yeah, and showing all the jewelry.
And all the jewelry.
But why is she such a bad actress? And I don't understand why people say that they love her acting. Oh,
Well,
this
because
is
they're her fans. They're paid to say that.
Yeah.
This is the kiss cam thing. You see?
Yeah.
I want to see
Paula,
if we
I gotta
can-
run. I gotta go
Thank
take
you,
care of
Megan
some
Small.
stuff.
Thank you, Megan Small. I'm
Thanks for
trying
having me
to
on,
get the
guys.
kiss cam.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Megan Small, for
Bye.
her.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Bye.
See you later.
But what do you think? Is this the one? This is Harriet Invictus. I'm trying to get the kiss cam.
Yeah, it was the LA Lakers that he got pushed away.
You
It was
see
the
here?
LA Lakers game.
I will send you the link, but it's the kiss cam. I mean, I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
and here we have Harry. We're honored to host senior members of the Invictus Games Foundation, including Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex in Vancouver, and Whistler this week to visit venues.
Click on
You
the
know,
the lower left one. Click on the lower left one.
This one?
That one. Look at this freaking moron. He's so stupid. Is this a bag? What's a bag? I don't know what a bag is. I have no idea what this is. And then she's like, yes, Mr. Prince Harry, you put things inside the bag. Really? I didn't know that. What is this sorcery? God, freaking moron.
Oh,
Oh my God.
He's so dim-witted. He's
I
so
know, I
dim-witted.
But this guy, and I want to show you guys. I think I had it because they're using the royal cipher.
Yes.
See that?
Have you seen their little insignia that they have? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that
ridiculous.
logo. Yeah.
But did you see that they're using the royal cipher?
Yeah,
It's
they used it
ridiculous.
on the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
And it's like to announce their names. Here we
Yeah,
go.
right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That means that they're HRH. I mean, what do you guys think?
It's
That
bonding.
they're
think
still
that-
using it. They're
They're
still
still using it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But do you think that they're testing to see if they can get away with using it because they see if we don't get any pushback or anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
This
I mean,
man,
even then, what pushback? They wouldn't get
What
any
pushback?
pushback from
The
anyone
royal
except for us
family is not
online.
going to do anything. They're
Yeah.
holding the line. They're doing their jobs. They keep their mouths shut. That's what they do, and that's why they stand. That's why they're up here, and Meghan and Harry are way the hell down there somewhere. They carry on. They keep on carrying on. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
not gonna do
That's all
anything
there is
about
to
it. And they're sitting back. I guarantee you, they have nights that they probably sit back together and they have a glass of wine and they're like, "Look at these two idiots." Look at these two idiots.
Yeah.
They don't have to do anything. The royal family doesn't have to do anything except keep on carrying on. That's all they have to do. These two are doing it to themselves. Did you see in that post it says senior members of the Invictus Games? So you're not a senior member of the royal family anymore. So are you a senior member of the Invictus Games? Like, what the hell is that? Like, what the hell is that?
I have no idea what that means.
Like,
So stupid.
it's because they're trying to say, oh, he's a senior. They're always talking about ranks and positions.
Yeah.
You know, he's senior this because the Invictus Games, and I did a video about it. It's like, why aren't they saying, you know, because Harry was introduced as the founder of the Invictus Games.
yeah.
And
which he took from the Warrior Games and was funded.
He stole it.
Yeah, and was funded by the Royal Foundation to begin with, which he bitched about in his book, that he had to beg and plead for money for the Invictus Games, and my dad was like giving me grief because my brother's things were more important because he's the future king and I'm just the spare and wah, 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 wah. And he was complaining about how he wasn't getting any money for his Invictus Games. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure they gave you lots of money, Harry, but you also have to do a little fundraising and come up with some other things. And oh yeah, Harry doesn't do anything because his family had to go find somebody to take on the project to make it go forward because Harry doesn't know how to do anything.
Because he's an idiot.
Because he's an idiot. He's a total follower. He's not a leader. He's not a hard worker. He's just to be here, wear this, say this. Like, that's all.
Just show up.
Yeah,
you know,
show up.
You know, did you hear about? Well, first of all, Andrew, I think I saw you said that she was wearing a recording device.
Yeah, under the clothes at the red carpet,
Yes.
black carpet.
Yeah, she had a little square device on her chest. Totally. And she doesn't get it. Like, no A-listers will sit with her and talk to her because she's not trusted. They're not trusted in the industry. Like, these people, it's a cult. Like, it's a whole mafia family cult. Nobody's going to talk to them because they know it's going to wind up in a book or it's going to wind up in a docu-series. Like, absolutely not.
And I heard about this, that the Archwell was copied from another logo. Which one? And I think it was a friend of hers.
Yeah.
Which one was it, Cynthia?
Well, I know Archie. I know she can't
Exactly.
get copyright for it because it's already out there. She couldn't get a copyright for her god awful fucking, oh my god, her podcast. My poor liver getting through the podcast. It was terrible. Let's have a look here.
But it is actually, I mean, Andrew, I mean, I'm not,
Yeah.
come on, you can talk about this.
Yeah.
You as
What?
a man, do you think that Harry has buyer's remorse?
No, I really don't. I think this guy.
No.
I've been reflecting on that actually. This whole thing with the call girl thing. I mean, if you have somebody, I've been thinking about this for a while now. If you have someone like Harry that thinks that strippers like him, right?
Yeah.
That type of person, a real savior complex type of dude. And you know how the phrase go, you can't save a hoe. You don't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, the problem here, and I can say this because when I was in 8th grade, one of the girls I liked was really slutty. You know, we were in 8th grade and she was already whatever. But, you know, I've been there where you like that type of girl because she's promiscuous, but you know, that's not the type of girl you want to end up with, right?
Oh.
And that's who Meghan was. Meghan, well, I don't know if she's still, I mean, maybe because it's Marcus Anderson thing, but Meghan was a call girl, allegedly. And Harry fell in love with a call girl. And that's like rule 1. That's like the first rule of the call girl game. You don't have emotions. So
that's what Prince Philip said about, well, he said actresses, but I think he meant something else. You
But I
date
think
them,
it's
you don't
real.
marry
I
them.
think this is real. I think the savior thing is real. I think it's a real thing. I don't
Yeah.
remember where it was from. Somewhere it said that literally Prince Harry said, "Oh, I have to protect her."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
he did.
sounds like he's got a
Yeah.
savior complex, and she
Yeah, big
fulfills
time.
that savior complex.
I don't
And the
think there's
fact that we're all
anybody.
attacking her too. Like he's like, "Oh, I
I
need to stop these people in the media.
100%.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah,
stop
100%.
them."
100%. I agree. I
Yep.
think that he went in there with this savior complex. She milked it. She knew how to take advantage of it. She knew exactly what she was doing. She got him. She took advantage of it. And I don't think there's any buyer's remorse. I also think there's a piece of me. There's a big piece of me that thinks that he married her to piss his family off. She was
Probably,
a
yeah.
divorced American actress. Like,
Yeah.
he did it to piss his family off. He did a lot of things to piss his family off. He did, especially his dad. He's got huge daddy issues, and he does. He's got huge daddy issues, which I think she's milked and taken advantage of. Oedipus complex. Yeah, that's like a Sigmund Freud thing. Oh my God, Harry is Sigmund Freud. My God, he justifies every single psychotherapeutic concept that Sigmund Freud ever had. Harry emulates. I'm telling you, Sigmund's looking down from the grave right now going, Harry, buddy, thank you. You justified my theories. Woo!
Yeah.
But she took advantage of that. And I think a little bit of that's how she justifies ending her relationship with her father, is by saying to Harry, well, look at your father. Wow, our fathers are a lot alike. They abused us. They neglected us. They didn't treat us well. They didn't love us enough. They did this. They did that.
Oh, that sounds so believable, dude. That is so
Show
gross.
your face. What are you
That
doing?
is so. No, it's because I'm multitasking here. It's
But let
so
me
believable.
but Jimmy, to me, he looks fed up with her when, like, especially
Oh,
now.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure there's moments.
I know, but
where
you
he's
said that
just
he
like,
doesn't.
oh my God.
If he's fed up with her, how can he not regret marrying her? Because, for example, when the kids come, Andrew, I'm going to send you that clip of the kids come in Vancouver. Because when the kids come and they realize Harry, instead of he didn't even lean forward, he moved even further away, and he even looked.
I also
there was
think
no
Harry,
eye contact.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I also
nothing.
think Harry is just really fucking lazy, and he's a buffoon, and he's lazy. And you know what is a lot of work? Divorcing someone, packing up, coming up
that's
with a plan,
true.
figuring your shit out. It takes a lot of work. Like the average Joe Schmo takes a little time sometimes to figure out a divorce thing. So, like, figure out how to divorce somebody that you're now looped into a foundation that's a tax sparse. You've got this massive mansion in Montecito that, by all accounts, is money sucking them to death, and is not even, like, that mansion was on the market for a long time, and people in Montecito laughed about it because it sits on a bird sanctuary, so it smells and it's noisy once a year when these birds are breeding and coming to each other. The house is in
true? Is that true?
Yeah, the house is in disrepair.
Oh my
It's an old
gosh.
house. There's a lot of stuff to do to it. So he's in debt up to his eyeballs on a mortgage. He's spent all of Mummy's money, like the 25 million he left the UK with.
Yeah.
He's got all these contracts that they're not seeing the money from because they're not doing.
They didn't get the money from Spotify, that's for sure.
No. So how is he gonna? Where's he going? What's he gonna do? Like, it's a lot of work to get a divorce, especially when you have money and you have this going on and all this complicated shit going on. And then he's got to tuck his tail between his legs. Oh yeah, they're not going to Palace for Christmas.
No. What I'm saying is that they put Catherine there. No, they're saying that they're saying that Christmas at the Palace with Catherine because she's doing the carols. I can hear all the dishes at Montecito, and this is people
smashing up against the wall right now.
Against Bible. And they have Catherine on the cover of as her Christmas carols approach in December. I think it's early December. I mean,
it's easier for him to just put up with her. They live in an 18,000 square foot mansion. I mean, I'm sure he's got his own bedroom, and he's got his little bungalow next to the gym that he goes to. And if you're lazy and you don't really want to figure out a divorce, you just stay put.
And then he'll always be that guy that married a call girl and divorced her. So he probably doesn't want to do that either.
Do you think they'll divorce? To me, I think it's not even if, I think it's when, but that's just
Yeah.
me.
I think they'll divorce. I think it's coming. I think it's taken longer, to be honest, than I thought it was going to take. I actually didn't think they'd make the 5-year mark. I will notice, did you notice there was nothing? They hit their 5-year wedding anniversary this year, and there was nothing. There was nothing about it. And I'm like, 5 years, like a Hallmark one.
Yeah,
I don't think
it
it's
is.
paper or something like that. But
Yeah.
like most couples, when they hit the 5-year mark, they publicly celebrate it. Even a Facebook post on the average Joe Schmo.
Or even on their Archwell thing saying
Yeah.
celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary. We love each other. Or
Yeah.
we're like salt and pepper. Do you remember all this headline? Andrew, I don't know if you were around for the headlines when Harry said that he was the only one who married for love, that theirs was an epic love.
No, I don't remember that bullshit.
I'll send you those. I'll see it. You know.
Oh, he said
Did
that?
you not?
No,
did you not
he
listen
said
to
that.
Harry's?
He
Did you
said
not listen-
I married for love. Oh my god.
Did you not listen to Harry's? Did you not listen to Harry's memoirs? Listen.
No,
No,
but
well,
Harry,
yeah, but like I mean, when you say it like that, because you use those words, well, I married for love. Yeah, because you love a call girl, sir. It's not a secret.
here we go. There's loads of these articles. Prince Harry says men in royal family choose wives who fit the mold, not who they love. And this is why he broke that mold, because he married the love of his life.
He married a call girl. That's why. What a moron.
Didn't you know? Didn't
Hey,
you know
but
what was it? The seals started singing to them.
Yeah.
huh?
No, but this is actually quite important because he says that Harry and Meghan revealed not just how they met, but how they chose one another and how their marriage differed from other relationships in the monarchy, because they were taking a dig at Catherine, the queen, and everybody else. I mean, because Andrew married Fergie for love. I mean,
Yeah.
Totally did, and they're still together. Like,
yeah,
they're not
Edward-
married, but they're still, it's weird. They're still together.
Edward married Sophie for love.
100%.
Princess Anne married her second husband.
No. Hold on. Let me stop you. You're not hearing it the way he's saying it.
What do
Like,
you
Harry is saying that, like, no, I married her for love. I'm in love with her. It's because she's a call girl, allegedly. It's because of that he's using that wording where it's like it's not because she fits the mold. It's because I love her so much. But the wording that he's using, because she's a call girl, it's like he's trying to justify. Yeah, allegedly. He's trying to justify it by saying, no, I really, really love her. No, Harry, we believe you love her.
Mhm.
We're just telling you she's a call girl, allegedly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get what he's saying.
And this is so funny. Listen, I think for so many people in the family, especially to the men, there is a temptation, an urge to marry someone who would fit the mold, as opposed to somebody you are perhaps destined to be with. While Harry never named names, he pointedly added the difference between making decisions with your head or your heart. My mom certainly made all the decisions from her heart, and I'm my mother's son.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that sounds to me, like the dude is really in love with her. Hey, that's great, man. You're in love with her. She was a call girl. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's great. That's really awesome. Like, if I was his brother, if I was William, which William probably did say it to his face. He's like,
He
hey,
did.
He did.
if you want to marry her, I don't care. I don't care. But she is a call
That's
girl.
what happened. This is why because they knew about her and they told
100%.
him about her.
You'll
Because
never-
remember, I think there's a part in the book or something where he says that he confronted her with all the things that were going on about her or were said about her.
Yeah.
And instead of answering, she fell down to the floor crying.
I guarantee you the royal family has a file. This friggin' there's a file. They have access to MI5, MI6. They have access to security. They have access to things that we can only dream about in a 007 movie. There's a file this thick on her. They know exactly who she was, what she was up to, who she had been with, how she was paying her bills. They knew everything. The problem with Harry is he's such an idiot that I think the queen just said, you know what? I'm going to let you marry this woman because if I don't let you and we don't kind of sort of try to rein you guys in, she would have taken him on a vacation to Vegas. They would have hit up a tacky chapel. They would have got married. She would have got him to marry her somehow. And it would have been in some tacky ass chapel in Vegas.
Yeah,
So the royal
definitely.
family was like,
You know, I would have preferred that. I would have preferred that than that she, and one thing she's right.
that
It
fiasco.
was a spectacle.
It was a
her
spectacle. It was
It
ridiculous.
wasn't a wedding. She didn't think of
No.
Harry as I'm marrying an amazing guy.
No.
I'm husband. No, she saw it as a spectacle and something she had to go through very publicly in order to make a statement that she has not arrived. You know,
Yeah.
it is actually quite disgusting if you ask me. I mean, but
Yeah.
but the fact that he did, Andrew, didn't you know that he did say that he confronted Meghan Markle with all the things that were said to him about her, whether those things were true, and that she just started breaking down in tears.
Oh, well, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. Look, I don't know. This guy does. The problem that I have here is it's like the way that I say about with the call girl thing. If that's what you did, Megan, to make money, like, congratulations, good job. You did what you had to do.
Yeah.
Like Harry, same thing. If you're in love with a call girl, great job. You did what you had to do. You loved your wife. You love her. The problem is that now we're all dealing with it. Now we're all here day in and day out, and we're dealing with all this shit, and we have to pretend as if none of this is real. And I'm not gonna do that. That's lying. That's then that's one of my things with Megan's morons. Are you trying to tell me that these people know all of this and they choose not to believe it? That's insane to me.
What do you think? You mean the Meghan's morons, the people that they know about this?
Yes.
I actually had people tell me that they never said anything, that Meghan never said anything nasty about Samantha.
See, that's what I'm saying. They choose, like, are you trying to tell me that these people, and then I don't want to know because I don't want to know them, they're morons, but are you trying to tell me that these people believe that she wasn't a call girl, that she never stole anything, that all of this shit is not real? I mean, the problem that I have is that you're that stupid. I don't have a problem with the fact she sold her body. Hey, people are doing that right now as we're speaking. Yeah. That's not the problem. You know what I'm saying is that you're willfully and choosing to be ignorant. And I mean, if you want me to say, well, no, she's a princess, so I mean, she's a duchess, so I'm going to overlook everything. No, sorry, you're not going to portray yourself as some kind of saint. You're not going to do that.
No, but it is actually, this is why, and not only Prince William, but all his friends.
Oh, yes, but he doesn't have any friends. He has no friends
all his friends, and this is why Meghan didn't want to have their friends around. Especially, there's a rumor with one of his very closest friends that he had like a close encounter with Meghan before she was married.
Yeah.
And you know, and they knew that she knew Prince Andrew, because we know that she was called as a witness for the trial of Virginia Roberts.
Yeah.
Because she could provide information relevant.
Virginia Guffey, you mean, not Roberts.
Well, Guffey, yes, sorry,
yeah,
but it's used to
Guffey.
You know, but I mean, everybody tried to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's why. That's what I'm saying. He knows. He's fine with it.
He knows.
Loves her.
He doesn't care. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. He's in love with a stripper.
Yourselves, because you're saying that he doesn't have buyer's remorse, but now that he's also fed up with her. So which one is
fed up with her? I 100% think there's moments that he's like, oy, oy, oy. But she's got a way about her. I call it the power of the pussy. Like, she's got.
Yeah.
It
is.
It is. She's got a way about
right.
her. I mean, look it's insane. Look at the men she's been with. Like, she's been with men that can give her money, that can get her shows, that can do those things for her early in her career.
But they didn't.
She never would have got suits without her husband, without her
No, but what I'm saying is that she never really got powerful, smart men to give her any
smart men.
No, but
you can't take advantage of smart men. She needs idiots.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, because usually men in that kind of position who've been around, especially producers, well-known producers, you know, because Trevor wasn't a well-known producer.
No.
You know, so, but well-known producers, they can spot Megan a mile away.
And that's why she didn't get anywhere big. She was sixth on the
This is
call
what I said. She's not that
cable
great.
TV show.
I don't think she has a lot of power that way. I don't think she has power, because if she did, she would have secured a proper role in like a proper movie instead of one-liners in a movie.
She did secure the role. She's playing it right now. It's real life. She secured
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And nobody has the balls to call her out publicly or call them out publicly, and they won't until her and Harry are divorced, because Harry unfortunately comes with pussy power. Harry unfortunately comes with a level of protection that nobody's going to speak out, because if they speak out about her right now, they're speaking out about him. So it's all very controlled. It's all he's handled.
Do you think that they want to preserve his dignity because people truly think he's that dumb, and they, you know, they don't want to be cruel? You know, it's like when you don't want to be cruel to somebody.
That's why I think I'm going to end it on this, because I have to go already.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
why I truly believe those two CEOs from Invictus were talking shit about her, and they didn't want her a part of 2025. I think that they told Harry off. They said, we don't want her a part of it. We don't want her spending our money anymore. And he said, okay, well, bye.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what Harry did.
100%. And that's been, if you look at the Archie-Well Foundation, the staff turnovers in the Archie-Well Foundation, same thing. I guarantee you, directors came in and said, holy shit, you guys, I'm not stupid. Delaware, really? I see what you're doing here. And they were like, okay, well, you know what? Either shut up or get out.
Yeah, definitely.
And
okay, I'll see y'all later. I love you so much. I'll see y'all on Friday.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Girl. All right,
bye.
Let's end this. Bye. Thanks, Paula.
Bye-bye. So thank you very much for having joined, guys. I won't be doing lives for a while now. I just have too much work to do, but I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on my Saturdays members lives, because I don't have time to be doing lives, and you seem not to be very keen on them. So I don't want to waste your time nor my time. So anyways, have a great day, guys, and I'll see my members live, my members on Saturday, and I'll see you for the Royal Miss Shona Atwood's channel on Friday night, guys. So thank you very much for having watched, beautiful people. What is POV's first name? Andrew. Have a great day, guys.